What's up to whoever might be watching? My name's Justine. Yes, the title of today's video is a tiny bit clickbaity. I have heard Esdeekid before, but honestly, I've really only heard like the Timothy Chalamet song. I know, I'm sorry. He has been on my radar for a long time. I do not know why. I just have not got around to actually sitting down and listening to an album of his. So yes, I've heard like snippets of some of his popular songs, but I have never actually sat down and listened to an album of his or a project of his. So I figured, honestly, it's way past overdue. So I wanted to sit down today, check out one of his albums, and kind of like just get to know who he is more as an artist, because I'm not really all that familiar outside of just like surface level stuff. It looks like this came out June 20th of 2025, and it is 11 songs for 20 minutes. I'm excited to hop in. That is what today's video is. If you're interested to see my reaction, then just keep on watching. Let's go ahead and just dive in. Obviously, this song I've heard for the most part, but let's just start off with the first song, which is For Roz.
Hey, I'm 4 months deep in this jamming, and I'm whipping it round as a babe and applause. I pull up in that Lamborghini just so you can see me. All these beaters I'm bigger hits that I bang it up for the refavor. I'm big and went from Henny to sipping on bourbon. I switched to a different paging, all over the net of my bed. I'm a storm running, I'm a rock star with these rock slide. I can never beat these ages.
Okay, so that song, obviously I've heard, not the entire thing, but I've heard like the chorus of it, obviously, because that was the song that blew up. With that like thick UK accent, I feel like the only other like really like popular person that I am familiar with their music is like Central C. And like I like Central C, but like I'm not like crazy about him. He's just kind of like whatever. Like he's cool, but like this is definitely more of a sound that attracts me, that I'm like, oh, I would love to listen to this more. From what I've heard though, is that he gets a lot of his inspiration from Suicide Boys, and obviously there's a lyric in there that pays homage to Suicide Boys, specifically Ruby. I pull up in that Lamborghini just so you can see me. I mean, obviously you guys already know I am very well versed in old Suicide Boys, duh. Obviously, like despite everything, I have always said that Suicide Boys have been such like pioneers for like a new wave of music, and I think that they are so influential. So it's kind of cool to see like, oh, this like next kind of generation being inspired by them, and it is cool to see like an up and coming artist paying homage to someone. I mean, obviously, despite everything, I'm not a freaking hater at the end of the day, and I do still think that's really cool. Obviously, it's separating the art from the artist. I think it just makes me realize like, holy shit, I'm getting old, because like he's literally sampling like a freaking 10-year-old song. It's like crazy. I feel like that's just like a reflection of how much time that has truly gone by. Hop into the next song, which is Cali Man.
Never paid for me clothes like a Drew Fitz. Straight from Afghanistan. Daily troops tapped in with the Taliban. Esdeekid, bij de blad, die niet another fucking Cali man. I'm a wiggle in the coop like I'm living. Party till the morning, till I never stop swearing. Hit me telegram, that's what I said, I fucking pop an X. Yeah, hit me line, tell her drop another fucking text. Line, I need some pepper spray. Me and Esther in the cup, the cushions having me. I'm smoking backwoods out your rocks. What said I what lie? It got me different, you can tell it, man, I do a bucking bond. Said she wanna have kids with me, I tell her that I prove shit. Never paid for me clothes like a Drew Fitz. Late night drive from
It's really good. Like it's really good. Personally, I have to just get a little bit familiar with like hearing the accent in the music, just because I know like UK rap has been really popular for like the last couple years actually. Me personally though, I haven't really like dove into it too much, so for me like it does make me giggle just a little bit. That's only because I'm not used to it, you know, so it's like the heavy accent, but it's really good. Like I'm not mad about it at all. Just like the way they say things too is like different. Like he said lad and that just makes me laugh. I'm gonna start saying lad. You feel me, lad? All right, lad, next one is Prague.
I just left the show in Prague. The whips with beats to the jacks retired. Stars in the seal of ball. The popping already and I just rushed out. They say studs by this and S with the best wood. Whole fit from the 70s round, I'm up on a whole nother level. I fly through the streets, I'm team like fours. A beef full of flash cash, I'm in. I just left the show in Prague. 4 bells.
up pulling up Genius because I'm like, okay, I want to understand the lyrics a little bit more, and I can't fully understand everything. I feel like that's just what it is though with certain rappers. Any rapper that has like a thick accent, you have to kind of get like used to the way they say things, especially like I speak with such a freaking like American accent, and like that's how I hear everything. I just have to get like used to the way he says things. So I'm gonna be kind of like reading off Genius a little bit just to kind of understand what he says, but I'm gonna try to like do a good mix of like seeing what he says, but also just like listening to the music for the music too. Someone let me know in the comments, does he produce his own beats, or like who does his beats? Because they're really tough. Like I like them a lot. Okay, let's hop into Dirty.
You're not wavy, come chat shit, I won't show no mercy. You said a Yankee, just that kid from the side of the Mersey. Into the 2 lines of that Kenny Bop, hitting 80 marks and that Maybach. I could be jealous kid that didn't say that. I put big cash in the state bank. Not lucky, can't pass me. I smoke so many booze like a gas leak. I wish I pop pills and coke, take edibles. I'm on another one, I'm incredible. Take this yak and I'm popping it. Flexing, I'm flexing. It's your neck investing, chilling in check with Beckson with sexting. Kid the compressor gas, you investing.
Okay, he definitely has that like formula of like early underground rap days of just like a quick song. These songs have only been like a minute or 2 minutes, like just like going in really fast. And honestly, I've usually preferred that style of music. My attention span is not as great as it should be. So me personally, I tend to gravitate towards liking shorter songs anyways. So like this is perfect. Like the song does what it needs to do in the time that it needs to do it. LV Sandals.
Crazy, I pack up for a man and then I go hold hands with her. Crazy, how is that scandalous? Yeah, these supermodel bitches told ya, never had a older. I'm with doing day trips. Crazy, how is that scandalous? Yeah, these she fucking with my rap, sounding very different.
That one's so tough. Okay, but keep in mind, I have really no experience listening to any of these people. I'm gonna be so honest with that song. I really couldn't tell the difference between the 3 rappers. It looks like it's Esdeekid and 2 other guys on here. I genuinely couldn't tell the difference. Like I saw in Genius, it was like, okay, this is this, this is this, this is this. But if I was just listening to it, I would not have known that there was more than one person on that song. This whole project has been really solid so far. Like I'm surprised this is okay, I guess this is the debut album, but I'm sure he's been making music outside of that. Okay, like not to be annoying, but seriously, if someone can kind of like run me down like a little bit more about him in the comments, that would be great.
In the room I cause panic. Once in the job I got you with the jacket. Listen, tell it by the graphic. Never gonna stop, mad that I'm erratic. Can't stop it, I'm an addict. Lad, I've always been a mad kid. I'm never money's gonna pile up. Kid that I can tell the fake friends from a man. I'm taking time, but this girl's got a man, but I'm the one she wanna ride on. Trash shits and cash blues. I'm rolling up the M where you're never getting past us. And transfusion, I'm gone in 60 seconds. Leave the glasses in confusion. Lad, I'm crop top, smoking top crop. Lad, I ride to the clock, locks plodded on the knock. Got a chop, what? Don't be messing with the team, get your mock drop. Put you through the traffic. If I've got a problem, now 100 man on back he walks.
Guys, I don't know if it's because I don't know if it's the accent or what, but he like genuinely sounds scary. Keep in mind, like I listen to rap, I listen to all this type of stuff. Like, I mean, obviously, if you're familiar with my channel, you would be aware of this. I don't know if like, am I getting old? Like seriously, I might be, because why is he like kind of scaring me? He literally just sounds more intimidating than like anyone that I've listened to in a long time. It's like the way that he spits too. Like, I don't know if this is going to sound dumb, but he just like sounds like so mad and so angry, but like there's just like this rage behind his like voice. It's very interesting. Like I think honestly nowadays I'm just like a way happier person than what I used to be. So like I don't have like the same rage inside me as I once did. I definitely still feel that like deep down inside me, like this is the type of stuff that I gravitate to, and I love this music for like letting that out of me. Although like I said, there's not as much rage inside of me as there once used to be. I mean, obviously like I can 100% get the appeal to this. So let's keep going. 5 a.m.
Okay.
Hey, the doubt comes heavy like a smoking. Right on aim, blow it to the breeze, no mind, so there's no pain. Like me life's kinda feeling like a movie. And like Ruby, I'm shooting all the loogies. My scout Sani, so she told me choke her like the great Carly. 5 in the morning, I hopped on a line bike going, and I spilled it on me subies. I'm feeling like a Ruby, I'm shooting all the loogies.
I mean, yeah, I knew he was inspired by Suicide Boys. I did not realize there was going to be so many, you know, references to them in this. Maybe I would have thought about filming this or not. We also got a reference to Lil Uzi Vert, Need That Tour Life Uzi. And then another reference to Suicide Boys. I'm feeling like Ruby, I'm shooting all the loogies. What I say still stands. Like, I still think that's cool. That obviously he's a big fan of them. Hopefully if Esdeekid gets to meet them one day, hopefully he just has a better experience than I did. Guys, this might be the first and last album I listened to. Let's keep going. Let's hop into Phantom.
Boy with a party, this song your national anthem. Got girls flocking all over cause I'm young, lit and I'm handsome. If you talk shit then I'm all about me passion. Music, money and fashion. Drugs and hypocrites, stress turn it to a cold war. Kate Moss, you always on the phone for. Bit about bands and he call me the strangest. They fuck gold on my platinum. Me bro sipping on magnums. Got girls flocking, go to the mansion. You've never got no motion, lads. You've never got no action.
Okay, so as I was sitting here listening to this, I was like thinking, I wonder how old he is, honestly. So I don't know if it's like because no one really knows like who he is, I'm pretty sure. So when I looked it up, it just said reported to be a 20-year-old rapper from Liverpool, UK. Does anyone actually know how old he is? I would definitely think he's like younger, like definitely not older than me, most likely younger, like early 20s. But honestly, to be as confident as he is and to be making music at the level that he's making, that's pretty respectable, honestly. Okay, couple left here. Let's hop into Mist.
I'm riding with your bitch, got me rich, never fucking with that lane. We'll be riding in the mist, nah. Bitch got a 10s in me pocket and a bottle for the tricks, 5 wrist, nah. Night time and I'm creeping to the mansion. I'm backstage pass cause I'm young and I'm handsome. Holding the balls in the filler with the green, bro. Ice on me neck, stay cold, so on me wrist, check penner for the necklace. Young scouts, kid, we got tons of different flavors, we love getting in. Came in a rave, pop pills and I'm settling. My girl still gets there when I test, now my top in the trap house. Lunchtime, got Sprite, got a mix, what with it? Your bitch got a 10s in me pocket and a bottle for the tricks, 5 racks in the bank.
Okay, so this is interesting because this is not Esdeekid saying this, but in the second verse, Rico Ace, he says, only 18, label screaming, gotta get him in. So if he's making music with an 18-year-old, I would have to assume that he's not that far off from that. So maybe he is like 20, 21 or something like that. Dude, if he's 18 talking like this, we may have solved that mystery right there. I actually really like the fact that he's like so mysterious. I feel like if you can keep a mystery and still like have a double life like Hannah Montana type shit, I would totally do that. I mean, not that I would need to do that, but like if I was at that level of fame, it would probably be really nice to have like an alias or people not really know who you are. Okay, Rottweiler.
Yo, hey, aan de dek, toch gesmokt horen met jongens om hun van klapper om lachen en stammen lijkt weer de amateur. Aan mijn achterwist, free bells en om op zit een achterwist en de quick van jaren. Big chain, boostaan, en gebak, walen. Amas, big chain, boostaan, en gebak, walen. Game and life weer de amateur. Aan mijn achterwist, free bells en om op zit een achterwist en ik pro en I'm steady sipping on there.
That might have been like one of my favorite songs actually that I've heard so far. I mean, I already knew 4 Raws I was going to like, so that one was really good. This one might be number 2. Elvis Sandals was really good too. All right, we got one more to listen to and then we will talk about this project as a whole.
Come 300 up like a Spartan. Valencia, remember back home I was starving. I'm bad at math, I just charted. Put up, bust the pipe and half it. I'm a baller, I just kick with her. Thank you for asking. I just take drugs till I'm retarded. Telly, I'm barking, mixed with a smoldy. Pardon, I'm in Paris, Le Manger. Remember back home I was starving. I'm back.
I'll be my can't see me in the coach on Cena. So many packs you would think I'm a dealer. Sitting here left no evidence. Don't try shit if your name's not relevant. Gotta let them in, let them in, let them in.
Come 300 up like a Spartan. Come 300 up like a Spartan. Valencia getting tartan.
Those last two, they like really came with the energy there. I really enjoyed those last two. I feel like the last time someone had this much like aura and like people talking about them and just like this hype, I feel like was like 2021 Yeet. Like Yeet had so many people just like talking about him, and I feel like he's been like the only new person since then that has had like this much hype around his name. So he's definitely like having his moment right now. His music is really refreshing. Like in terms of like the beats and stuff like that, it's definitely something I would gravitate to. However, I do feel like now in 2026, like that sound has been done. Like, there's so many good artists making music to that sound. So if you're going to make music to that sound, like what's going to make you different? What differentiates you from this person and this person and this person? Why am I going to listen to your music over their music? And what I will say is like, obviously the way that he raps in the bars that he spits and just like the flow and the cadence and everything, obviously because he has an accent, right? But just like, it's not even just the accent. It's just like he delivers things in a different way that's really like refreshing and new, at least for like me and my ears. Like I can't think off the bat of like who I would compare him to. Like there's like certain similarities, right? But I don't think he sounds like, oh, he sounds just like this person or just like this person, right? His sound is unique for that aspect. Like I feel like, okay, yeah, he has certain similarities, but he's making his sound his own sound. And I think that's so important because you never want to be like a copycat of someone else, or you never want to sound too much like someone else. Like there's nothing wrong with getting inspiration, but it's really important that you differentiate your sound and make sure that you stand on your own as an artist. And he definitely does do that. I honestly think he has like all the potential in the world. This is a really great project. I loved it. It wasn't too long. Like it was the perfect amount. I think from here he can only like go up and get better because like now he has all this hype around him, and I feel like he's like figuring out his way as an artist. So I'm definitely very intrigued to see how he continues to grow and how he levels up. But I think he has a great foundation, and I think he has so much potential. That is pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, make sure you leave down below in the comments what videos you want to see next, who you want to see me react to next, all that fun stuff. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.